All right. Test.
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 And welcome to the podcast. Welcome to the vodcast. Welcome to the broadcast. Boys and girls, welcome to the show. This is Convincing Idiots. My name's Dean, the Xennial.
I'm Brian, Gen X.
And I am a millennial. My name is Nicholas. That's what they call me. And if this is your first, well, some people call me that. Dean has other names for me. But if this is your first time joining us, we are three friends representing three different generations, and we get together once a week to talk about all kinds of things in the worlds of pop culture and fandom and nerd topics alike. So we are glad you have found your way to us. If you have not done so already, please be sure to go to all of our social media accounts. You can like, subscribe, rate, review, poke us if that's still a thing on Facebook. I don't even know. Do whatever you do on the computer machine. You can find links to all the places where you can be poking at us on the World Wide Web at our Convincing Idiots link tree. So Google Convincing Idiots, LINKTREE today to see all of our links to social media accounts as well as platforms in which you can listen to this podcast and share with your friends and all that junk. You can also find information similar to that and so much more at our website, convincingidiots.wordpress.com. So now that all the business is out of the way, even though everyone listening has already gone to all of those social media accounts, they're well aware of the link tree and the website, and they've liked, subscribed, rated, and reviewed. Now we can just get back to shop talk.
I heard millions and millions of people all at once in sync say, Nick, we know already. We've been there. We've done that.
Yes, and I know that you, loyal listener, know full well that what to do. But for all the newbies, we have to go through the rigmarole there. The noobs.
You new idiot.
The noobs. So,
a
nudiot.
A nudiot.
I like a nudiot.
I love a nudiot. Caramels and peanuts on it.
Nudiot.
Nudiot.
So did any of you gentlemen get into any nudiots this weekend? Brian,
you got knuckle deep in a couple.
Not new idiots, just idiots I know. So, yes. So this weekend, obviously, saw you guys at Dean's annual craft beer tasting event that you guys co-host, right? So that was a lot of fun.
That's right.
Pretty much. Yeah. We say that, but it's pretty much just at Dean's house, and he does the work, and I bring my cornhole boards, and we just go like, hey. Yeah.
You bring taco dip, which is probably the most important. Very
important part of the supporting cast of the situation there.
Yes, that was a lot of fun. It was actually absolutely perfect day to do that. It was just great weather in Northeast Ohio. And then Friday, Allie and I went out and saw a tribute band, a Fleetwood Mac tribute band downtown Akron. It was a lot of fun as well. So, yeah, just a nice, beautiful weather weekend. Friends, loved ones, great stuff.
Nick, why don't you tell me what you did? Tell me.
What did you do? Why don't you tell me what you did?
Tell me what you did.
Go ahead. Tell me what you did.
I'm waiting.
What did I did? Friday, I remember I went out and bought some. I purchased some beer with my friend John. Went out and bought some beer, hung out for a little bit. That was nice. Saturday, did some cleaning around the house.
Nice
things
that you're
like
hanging
that.
out with second place.
made made dip and stuff. And then it was really weird. I remember I just got out of the shower, and there was a knock at the door, and I go to the door, and I peek outside to see who I'm being, if I'm presentable enough for whomever this is at my door.
No, this is the bathroom door?
Out of the front door. Like I look out the side window there first just to see what the situation is on the porch, because I just got out of the shower, so I'm in a towel. If it's somebody I know,
your dingles and your dingles are hanging.
Sure, people that have seen it before, whatever. We're gonna answer the door. So I go up there, and from what I peer outside, and it almost appears as though it looked like it was Brian's car. So I went ahead and opened the door. But when I opened the door, I'm doing my helicopter thing, right? Flipping it around. And I'm saying, go ahead, reach into the lawnmower, right? Just go ahead and reach in. And,
at your own risk.
And no, but like I opened the door and there's nobody standing on the porch. And it was really weird, but I don't know if this flash vision of like a hand with a cloth on it coming over, and like I don't know if it's a fever dream or whatever, but I fell asleep and I don't remember anything else that happened on Saturday. And I woke up like really late in the day on Sunday. It was about 11 o'clock. Sure. I felt just kind of a little foggy. Couldn't really be sure, but
that's I mean, at least you got your rest. That's
Saturday was a blur, but Sunday we went to a birthday party, and the kids got to swim around a little bit and stuff like that, and just hung out. Nothing crazy, just laid low, because like I said,
you're going to swim around in your mouth.
Is that what that taste was? Is that what happened Saturday? Is that what?
Oh no, I said too much.
I kid though. Obviously Saturday we took some pictures of you guys knocking me out and forcing me to hang out with you, but we did all hang out together, and I do remember it at the 10th annual beer tasting party, which was a very good time. Like Brian said, it was a beautiful day, great weather, played some cornhole, all good people there, surrounded by good people. Had like probably, what do you think, Dean? Maybe like 15 different types of beer there or something like that?
15, yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, so I got to try a lot of different stuff. And as you had already mentioned, Dean, you, I don't know if you mentioned or not, but...
I mentioned John came in second place.
That's true. So, okay. So there's a bit of a teaser there. But yes. I'll just say this. Whoever did win, I'd say they deserved it, because there was definitely a pretty deep catalog of brews there. So whoever won certainly had to beat out some pretty stiff competition. And I love beating out something stiff, so
I know you do.
I approve.
I know you do.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you're not wearing your medal tonight, Dean.
Damn it, I forgot.
You don't deserve that medal.
I know.
At least put it around fucking weird golden head Dean or something.
Maybe when we come back from the break. Yes, I won the contest, and since I won, everybody drank up the beer that I brought. So I'm having to stick and drink the rest of second place of John's beer. So because not everybody drank it.
John's beer didn't make second place.
I know, but it makes him feel bad if he listens.
Let's say he didn't even crack the top 3. There was 2 other ones that had 2 votes for them. I don't think he even made the top 3.
What was the winning beer?
Have fallen.
It was the Brecken or Wolf Ridge. It was trying to remember what the name of it was. It was
like Cinnamon Toast
Brulee.
Lager. Okay.
Cinnamon Toast Brulee.
It was a lager, wasn't it?
No. Yeah. It said it.
Or an ale.
It was an ale. Yeah.
Okay.
Because it was lighter.
Yeah.
Okay. Out of Columbus, Ohio, I think that brewery.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do a review. So I'll just pass by it quickly. I think it was like last Wednesday. I went and saw Top Gun, which I will do when we do our reviews. Right. Friday, we cleaned up the house and got everything ready, set up tables and whatnot. Saturday, I welcomed all of you into me and had a wonderful time doing so. Enjoyed the beers.
Mm-hmm.
Megan had to come in and pretend like she lived there. Nick, get the house ready.
Yep. Yep, that's right. That's right.
Mm-hmm. And then she departed back to wherever she's actually living.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
With her reading couch. Her and her reading couch can enjoy their time together.
Sunday was recovery. Cleaned up the party and whatnot, and that's about it. I caught up on, well, not caught up, but I finished season 2 of Ozarks. Other than that, that's about it. But I do want to thank you guys for coming. 10 years of doing this. It was a lot of fun. You guys always warm the cockles of my heart.
Ooh.
And what can I say? I enjoy the cut of both of your jibs.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's very nice.
Thanks. Okay. All right.
Did it make you feel weird?
Yeah.
Because I'm meant to.
Yeah, it kind of does.
I hope you wouldn't have such a nice jib.
All right.
So thanks for joining us for the podcast for the first time. We understand you won't be back, but we appreciate you hanging out this long. 10 minutes is pretty good.
Yep.
Oh, God.
This is why we edit sometimes. That's okay.
Right.
Make sure you clear that, though. We can't just go editing willy-nilly all this gold material here.
Take it to the Convincing Idiots Committee. Yep.
You don't have to check the committee on this one. I definitely want this edited, me praising you two and showing that I have any sort of fucking feeling for you two idiots.
All right, well, why don't we get into idiot reviews then? So,
Cut
Dean,
it out.
There you go. You saw Top Gun. Why don't we start there? So it's Top Gun right now. It's number 2 of the entire year right now. It looks like it's going to pass Doctor Strange in domestic box office. It's making a killing out there.
Hold on.
He has to get his medal, probably.
Yeah. Or the glass. There we go. Okay.
Oh, I see.
Well, he's turning into the Macho Man now.
I'm sorry, Brian, but I had to get highway into the danger zone. Collar up.
That appears to be highway to the Macho Zone.
What? The closest thing I got to aviators right now.
Okay.
So Dean looks like he got some douche shrapnel, Nick, from the movie, I think. That's hard to say.
Yeah.
Douche shrapnel. Douche shrapnel.
Well, I got it all
Try
over
to say
me
it out
because
there.
because the movie was fucking awesome.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what I was really hoping to see when going. I just thought it would be right. There's an equivalent.
Okay.
Not quite volleyball, but the equivalent.
Dick cricket? Were they playing cricket with their dicks from the beach?
Not on camera, no.
Oh, okay. All right.
There is one weird thing that threw me off. In the beginning of it, Tom Cruise introduces the movie. Like it starts with him sitting in like a director's chair on a set somewhere, welcoming you to this movie that it's been years in the making, and he's so happy that he can bring it to you. So, ladies and gentlemen, here's Top Gun Maverick.
You picture that Tom Cruise is like, listen, I have an idea here. How about, hear me out here, I introduce the film. Yeah, we could shoot a couple. Maybe we'll check with the the people,
the higher ups.
Yeah. He's like, if you don't put this motherfucking clip in here, I'm walking. You understand?
It just seemed weird. Like, it wasn't bad, but it was just weird. But yeah, the movie was just the right amount of nostalgia and action.
The sweat?
Not as much as the first one. I was looking for it too. I was looking for like everybody to be sweaty all the time. Nope.
Darn.
Yeah. Not as many slippery bods in this one, eh?
There's, I don't want to give a spoiler, but it's not that much spoiler. You could look on IMDb and see the character's name.
Slick Skins McGee.
No, which should have been his name.
Okay.
But no, Brian, do you recognize
Cricket
the name?
Tim.
Dick Cricket?
Dick Cricket Tim, I think.
Dick Cricket Tim. I think that should be your new alter ego.
Yeah.
For some reason, he definitely should be. Can you do a British accent?
Sure. Let's go back and put a Twitter handle out there. Dick Cricket Tim.
Oh, who wants to play some Dick Cricket?
Hello, I'm Dick Cricket Tim.
Me with a monocle or something like that. I like it. Sorry, go ahead, Dean. Go ahead.
Oh, does the name Penny Benjamin ring a bell?
Penny Benjamin? No,
but Benny Benjamin does for some reason.
No, that is not correct. Penny Benjamin from the first movie, when Meg Ryan's character tells Tom Cruise that he got in trouble with the Admiral's daughter, Penny Benjamin.
Okay.
That he had banged her or whatever.
Okay.
That's who's playing the love interest.
Oh. Okay.
They never say Benjamin, but they just call it Penny. So I'm assuming that that's who it was. But yeah.
Okay.
The only other thing I'll say about it is you definitely can see the growth. Like because a lot of people
of the Dick Cricket.
Of the Dick Cricket, yes, that's right. And it gets about 6, 7, I don't know. But no, you could see a lot of people said that they went and saw Top Gun or went, rented it, whatever, and saw it before they went to see this new one, right?
Okay.
And if you did that, you definitely can tell how much of he's grown as actor. I mean, yes, I know he was a kid when he first made the movie compared to now, but yeah, it was a well-acted movie, especially on his part.
Okay.
When you see it, if you see it, we can have another discussion, on camera, off camera, but about like some of the just the nuances of his acting in it that they didn't do in the first one, and it had to do with like the flying and stuff, and so. But no, I highly recommend it. It made a shit ton of money and well deserved.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, it must. In all seriousness, I mean, we said it before. It's obviously getting good, positive word of mouth because everybody that's seeing it is recommending it. So it's just encouraging other people to go. And like I said, it's making a killing. It's going to be the number one movie here, probably any day now. Frankly,
and it's definitely one of those movies that would be worth seeing in theater just because of the fighter pilot or the airplane scenes. Just the sound, the surround sound behind you in the big theater. Yeah, I think it's worth, your $14-15 ticket. Absolutely.
Is Iceman in this movie?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Everything I've heard from everyone that's seen it, I mean, they love it. There was a guy at the counter just randomly. I wasn't really familiar with this guy at work, but he came into the counter and he just, out of the blue, he goes, "Have you seen Top Gun?" Yeah. He goes, "Have you seen Top Gun?" And I'm like, No, I haven't yet. I hear it's good. He's like, "It's so good." And he just started smiling from ear to ear. He's like, "It's really good." And I was like, "Okay."
Hit the road, pal.
Yeah, all right, buddy. There'll be no Dick Cricket here for you. Get to stepping.
No, I mean, it's. I think I was expecting just like cheese. You know what I mean? Like some of the other sequels, they put together and they do. It's pretty much a round robin of the hits, right? This did enough of that, but it also gave a cool story. It explained there's a lot of times where you're like, are they going to explain? And then by the time you're thinking of it, they've already gone on to explain it, and they don't shove it down your throat. It's not in your face. Like some of the explanations of what happened to this character or that character is subtle. Yeah, it was very good. I mean, you see enough. You've seen the previews where he's riding on the motorcycle. Yeah. Because I mean that's the original throwback to that first one.
Yep.
And you're like, isn't he too old to be riding on a crotch rocket? And I'm like, I wonder what his fucking insurance rates would be for that thing. But if he knew to call Blake Aaron Blake at Blake Insurance, he would know what it would cost to insure that crotch rocket. Let me tell you, Blake Insurance is an Erie insurance agency located in Barberton, Ohio. They provide auto, home, renters, and business insurance with honesty, decency, and affordability. Erie Insurance, above all else in service. You want to call 234-539. Jesus.
Nope, not that number. Don't fucking try that. Those aren't real numbers. Don't call that.
It was going so well.
Don't call Bosnia for insurance. Don't just it's not
I
gonna
like
work.
that Brian's no longer busting my balls when I fuck up. He just sits there quietly.
Not so easy, is it?
You want to call 234-571-5359 or visit BlakeInsuranceLLC.com for your free 5-minute quote today. And when you do, tell them that the stat man, not the Iceman, told you to call.
Tell them that Tom Cruise wants to know how much it is to insure his crotch rocket.
That's right.
That's right.
Eric could answer it. He's that good.
Yeah, absolutely
good. That is my read and my review. I knocked it out in one false swoop.
Who was also at the beer tasting party? Not Tom Cruise, but Aaron Blake of Blake Insurance.
He was?
Yes, he was.
Yes, he was. He made a contractual appearance at the party.
He did.
That's right.
He was there for his 25 minutes, and he said, "Okay, that was good. Thank you."
So to let you know,
if anybody had his aviators on. Go ahead.
He did. Yeah. He has the hair like Iceman too.
Yeah.
Yep. But yeah, if anybody wants to, give us money to advertise on this show, not only do you get that, but you also get to hang out with us and drink beer. It's part of the contract.
That's right.
So
that's right.
Give us a call.
That's right. And for extra money, you don't have to do that.
That's
right.
So even if you don't want to do that, we still make you. So
we form a party around you.
That's right. Yeah, because I was thinking about going to see a new movie, and I want to see the Jurassic Park movie, Dean, but I keep the Top Gun with, like I said, with just a positive word of mouth continues to tempt to see that one first.
You should.
So I don't know. Yeah,
you should.
Okay.
I'm going to go see Jurassic Park movie. Carter already saw it with his mother. Without us, so no, that's good. They got it. They enjoy seeing movies and
is he in the room? Are you making him sit there while you shame him?
I'm trying to be a positive person these days. I'm trying to be a new man. I'm trying to be the man I know Brian wants to see.
Okay.
So
a man with a fully exposed chest, I take it is what that is.
Yeah, that's what he wants to see. He has it in writing in our contract.
Of course,
right. That's
Come
right.
on, read that shit, Nick. That's why your guns are out. Guns out, baby.
By season 2, I request more skin, way more skin than ever seen before.
That's right. That's right.
And the glory hole? No, go ahead. What were you going to say?
No, I was just going to ask.
He paused for editing. That's what happened.
No.
I'm going to put my hand up here to signify what I need to watch the video for, and that's where I'll cut. And we're back.
No signals here at all.
Across the bare chest.
Yep. So, Nick, have you seen anything new, sir?
Not really. I've just been catching up on TV shows and stuff like that. I've been watching more Stranger Things, so I'm also I'm almost to the point where I'm caught up. I'm still a few episodes back, but where I'm caught up because
the point where they're good actors.
I believe where they see. Have you watched Stranger Things?
This is a good season.
I've never seen it.
You've never I know you have this thing with child actors.
Yeah.
First of all, they're not children anymore, so there's that.
Right. So I might watch this new episode.
It was still really. I thought they were all great as children. Really, I mean, I don't know.
I tried to watch the first episode, and then there was a scene that came on, and this little chubby kid with no teeth came on, and it creeped me out. And I'm like, nope, not doing that one.
Yeah, but anyway, this season's really good. I think we kind of already touched on it. It's kind of pivoting towards more of a horror theme. Rather than the kind of supernatural, eerie stuff. Sure, who doesn't? But yeah, it's really good this season, and so I think what they're doing, they've released the first 7 episodes, and then they're gonna, I don't know when there's a few more that come out later, and all those episodes are like movies. They're like an hour and a half to 2 hours an episode. They're like really long. So right, what they have out right now, it's kind of, not traditionally what we've been seeing. Either, shows on these streaming platforms either, put out an entire season and you can binge them at your discretion, or they'll put them out every week, like the, on a TV schedule kind of thing, like, Obi-Wan or something like that. Yeah.
Now, when did they film this new season? Like how old are the kids? Because I know she's like almost 18 years old at this point. Like, are they still kids at this point, or are they
they don't
look adults at this point? I don't. That's what I'm asking.
They're playing probably. What do you think, Brian? Are they in high school yet? Or are they still middle
they're
school?
For sure. They're for sure in high school.
Okay.
I mean, they all look like they're in high school, but I mean, I don't know if that's what they're still portraying or not.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, God, the last season was so long ago. It was like 2 years ago or something like that it ended.
Well, I saw a meme where it showed the timeline of what seasons were. Like the one was 77 or whatever.
This is 86.
And this is 86. So
yeah.
I don't know how long it actually went across, but like it's like 3 years from season 2 to season 3, right?
Something like that.
Okay.
Yeah. I can, but it's an enjoyable show. It's very well thought out and interesting. It always kind of keeps you guessing and stuff like that. So I love that show. But catching up on that, Brian, I can only imagine how much you love that show with all the little intricacies of like in the background,
Easter
and the types of just the the kind of hallmarks of the time, kind of stuff like that.
Yeah, just the producers do a really nice job of trying to set. Now I don't know if it's timeline accurate if all this stuff was at 86 or earlier, mind you. But just down to the toys they have and the posters and just the little subtle things in the background. Yeah, that definitely takes you back to the 80s for sure. So
that's one thing I enjoy about, like, if somebody does a retro piece, say like in the 80s, I like the idea that, like, okay, this is 1986, so every poster, everything you see, every toy is 1986.
That's right. Yeah.
But I like the ones that go, okay, that one's from 81. Who would no? And especially the 80s, you held on to shit because you take what you could get. So I like that you have like 70s stuff still on the walls, or your Farrah Fawcett's still on the wall by 1982 because she's still hot and she's still relevant. It annoys me when they stick to like 1 year and go, this is everything that happened in that year.
Right.
This has different eras in it. Like I noticed that the kid, there's a kid on there, Eddie. He's the
Toothless Wonder.
No. This is a new character this season.
Okay.
Well, first of all, there were the Dungeons and Dragons as a group. Then that was a big thing in the 80s. But this kid is a kind of a metalhead kid, and he's got a jeans jacket, and it's Ronnie. It's Dio, last in line patch, and just the subtle things. Like I noticed he had a pin, a wasp pin, with like
the razor blade.
With very cool. And it's just that little subtle things like that. I had a wasp pin on my jeans jacket in 1986. So just those things like that, just really, really cool. So it definitely takes you back.
And you are Stranger Things.
That's right. That's right.
Really
so you heard it here first, guys. The character of Eddie on Stranger Things season 4 was based off of our very own Brian Fisher.
I don't know if we were allowed to say that.
Loosely. Yeah.
I thought that we were sworn to secrecy on that one.
Yeah. The only thing is, I
deal with it.
He doesn't have the mustache. He doesn't have the mustache. Other than that, yeah.
Not yet, but neither did you back then.
Yeah.
Or did you? No, did you have a mustache?
I did. Yes, I did.
He did.
Yeah.
I don't want to speak out of school, but the actor who plays Eddie looked at original photos of Brian and his glorious feathered Kenmore mustache and nunchucks, and says,
"Yep,
I can't even try. I can't even attempt to hold on to the aura of what I'm looking at. So I'm just going to choose to go without, because I don't. There's no way I could even halfway live up to what I'm looking at in this picture."
That's right. Closest you got was the wasp pin. That's the closest you got.
That's it. And the denim jacket.
That's right.
Jeans jacket is from what Brian said.
So. That's right. That's right. Anything
Plural,
else?
I guess.
That's right. It was a jeans. Yeah, that's what it was. We called it a jeans jacket. We didn't call it a denim jacket back then.
Oh, I thought you fucked up. Like you guys called it
No,
a jeans jacket.
That's correct.
A jeans jacket.
It's not an Ozark situation. It's
shit.
Like a pair of jeans jacket.
That's why I didn't tell you I watched it, dickhead.
Yeah.
You're a mean boy. You're a mean boy. And so did you say jeans because there were two arms? I mean, so you thought that was the pluralness of it?
No, it's just we didn't call them denim.
I don't know, this is it, but
we didn't call them denim. I wore my denim pants. I wore my jeans, so it was the same material that jeans were made out of. So we called it a jeans jacket. That was the term back then.
No. I understand the jean part. I'm trying to understand the plural of putting the S on it.
Because he said you called them jeans, the pants.
Maybe they're Canadian. Oh, I got my jeans jacket on, eh?
You didn't wear your jeans.
You didn't just wear one jean there, buddy. You put on your jeans, both of them there, bud.
I understand.
Got two pants, you got two arms.
That's right. No, I understand that you have the two legs there, and so that's why they call them the jeans. I put on my jeans, but I've never heard somebody say that I'm going to put on my jeans jacket. It's normally jean jacket. So I'm learning. I'm not criticizing you.
You called it a jean jacket? You've said the term
Nick,
jean
I own a jean jacket. Or Nicholas?
I actually always said I always said jean jacket, actually, singular.
Okay. And again,
who am I to say what the terminology was back then? I don't know. Fuck, I was negative 14. I don't know what you guys called those fucking jackets.
You were still backed up in your grandfather's balls at that point.
You're right. When's it gonna be my turn?
Or do you see anything else new, Nick?
No, not really. No.
Okay.
Nope.
I saw episode 3 of The Boys, 3 episodes in on Amazon Prime. Man, what a season so far!
I have to get it back on that.
Yep, and you will never look at octopi the same. How about that? So yeah, when you get through 3, very uncomfortable.
See, I don't like that you said that. You know what's even more upsetting than spoilers? Somebody that gives like a half-ass spoiler, and you're like, "Oh shit, I think I know what that could mean." I was listening to a podcast earlier, and somebody said they were about to talk about season 3 of Ozark, and
he did it. He did the right one.
Very good.
No, I spent all weekend with your mom, and she really we went over a lot of things besides her body. We went over like how to say Ozark.
Okay.
And I think we did both very, very well.
You accomplished that. Good job. Good job, stepdad. I'm proud of
you. Just wait till I climb into your room at night. So anyways, I don't even remember what I was fucking saying.
I think that's the only point you were trying to make was just to work in the
Nick's little pajamas really threw me off there.
Yep. So anyway, good season so far. The Boys, very uncomfortable. Go check it out. So probably it's the best. I don't know. It's just very, very entertaining. Have any of you guys watched Ms. Marvel yet on Disney Plus?
Yes, I did.
Okay, what'd you think?
Well, you noticed that I did not bring that up on admitting the shit I watched. It's a teenage girl's superhero story.
Okay.
It is not mine. And that has nothing. And I know there's a lot of pieces of shit out there that are complaining about her religion, which is Muslim, that she's a female. No, I'm not even complaining. If I was in that demographic, it would be a cool show.
Representation, yeah.
It's not mine. It's not me. I'm not a teenage girl. I could care less. Actually, the idea that she was Muslim and her parents were Muslim did at least intrigue the story more. Like, I enjoyed that part. But to the verbiage and the way they spoke and just kind of their interactions, it didn't speak to me. So I'm not going to watch anymore.
Okay.
And again, if you are in that vein, if you are in that demographic, by all means, if you like That's what. And again, maybe it is because I don't enjoy children or children actors. Maybe you guys who like the Stranger Things, and I'm not busting balls right now. Maybe if people that did like Stranger Things, that is a little more accepting to the teenage angst of storytelling, maybe you'll enjoy it. So I don't know. It just wasn't for me. I'm sorry.
That's why I never really took off much with the Winter Falcon. It's not relatable. I'm A, not taking over for Captain America, and B, I'm not some weird guy that looks like the singer for Bullet for My Valentine that used to kill people for Russia or whatever the fuck his story was. It's just not relatable. It's not me. It's not my story.
Okay.
No Winter Falcon.
See, now you're just taking my words out of context.
Okay. Well, I just said what you just said, but I just said it about a different show. That's all.
But it's not the same. We're still adults talking about adult things, and they're talking about adult things.
But you was a kid once.
No, I actually was born at 40. Not let people know that. What you see now is exactly how I was born. It was like a weird Benjamin Button thing. I never aged. I never got older, but I also stayed 40 years old all throughout. I actually, on my 40th birthday, that's when I started aging.
I see.
Hence the gray hair. So, gray beard hair. I don't have any top hair, so.
Sure, top hair. But no, I did not watch Ms. Marvel. It was one that, I just haven't watched it yet. I don't know if I will or not. I not all of the Marvel series are like, as I have stated on recent episodes that not really all my cup of tea. Unless it's a character that I'm already have a vested interest in, I'm probably not. I mean, maybe I'll watch an episode just to see. But did you watch it, Brian?
I did.
I started to watch it. I saw about half of the first episode so far. I get too tired at it. I'll go back and watch it though. I mean, you're right, Dean. It's not for everybody, but
right.
Dean, I'm sorry. Is that fan oscillating or is it blowing towards? Do you guys hear
I do hear that with a wind.
It is probably the fan, but fuck you guys. You have to deal with it because it's hot as balls in here. That's honestly why the shirt is so undone. I'd be shirtless if it didn't gross everybody out.
Well, why don't we just turn that fan off and see what happens?
Yeah, we didn't get the sweat in Top Gun.
Maybe you'll get it now.
Get the sweat here.
Get that meat and potatoes body all slick and oiled up. Let's go.
That's right.
You said meat, and I thought you were about to say something you were not allowed to.
That's right.
No, I said meat and potatoes.
Meat and taters. Give me my meat and taters.
No, what I was going to say is that I do like the fact that Disney is they are. If you're a young girl, young Muslim, it's like it does speak to you. They are trying to put shows out there that are inclusive. You're not saying anything
I do
bad
want to say
that,
this, Brian. I mean, I know what you just said there, and I understand, but I want to cut you off real quick because I want you to take the Muslim part out of it. Okay. If you're a teenage girl, it relates to you because it is not the Muslim thing is a story. I mean, a small part of the storyline, and on her parents' side. Her angst and what she's going through as a teenage girl and a teenager in high school, being an outcast and kind of a nerd, is a complete, just general teenage thing. So I don't want anybody to, if I don't know this is who you're taking your fucking advice from. Is this
Dean and his alt-right views on this fucking podcast?
Come on, I'm honestly not saying that. I'm saying it, I don't want you to judge it by the religion thing. I honestly, like I said, I thought the religion thing was neat, but it is a story about a teenage girl who just happens to be Muslim. Okay. So all you crazy fucking loons that want to rip on her on Twitter and whatever social media about her being Muslim and a girl, eat shit.
That's right. Yeah, think outside the box, everybody. Expand your mind. Be outside the box. Right? That's right. The only thing, guys, one thing I should say that should be within a box is your countertop compost. Okay? And if you're looking for a very well-crafted countertop compost box to put your waste in, so you're not throwing into the garbage. You're not adding to landfill.
Your food waste. Your food waste.
That's right.
Can I put shit in this thing?
No, you cannot.
Can I put human shit in the thing?
I don't think so. I don't think it's recommended.
You got up on the counter.
I'm not sure it's recommended. But
can I put it in a plastic bag and thwap it into the thing?
Again, I don't think it's recommended. Yeah.
He's trying to do a read.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's all right. For a quality countertop compost box that you should not put human excrement into, to be clear. Okay. Go to the Bellmark Amazon store, BELLEMARK, and check it out. Check them out there. Buy through Amazon, deliver to your home quickly through the Amazon service. High quality product for a competitive price. Go check them out. And also they have the wall hanging liquor cabinets as well. And I have one. I hung one today in my dining room. It looks terrific. I sent you guys a picture. It's a nice addition to the room.
It was it looked awesome.
And I would guess if there was some sort of editing brilliance, people who are watching this YouTube video might probably see a quick picture of it.
Maybe.
Yes. Absolutely. I'll put a picture on the YouTube video of my personal wall-hanging liquor cabinet, courtesy of Bellmark Amazon store. So we thank them for their sponsorship, and we thank you for checking them out on Amazon. So, and on that note, we're going to take a break, come back with some
have a talk with Nick and Dean.
That's right. Dean may come back sweatier. We're not sure.
Yeah, we'll see.
Probably one less button at the very least. And
at the very least.
That's right.
Next button's the pants.
That's right. Hopefully Nick stays off his own counter during the break and not shitting in anything. So, right.
Have you heard the video of him at the ocean? He loves it.
That's right.
Yeah, go back in the archives, everybody. You'll find it. What episode 7, 8, 12, 48? I don't know.
Somewhere in there.
Listen through them all. You'll find
Can I put this in the compost? Can I put that in there?
Look at him. He just can't stop holding shit.
Yes. Gen X Brian here. Xennial Dean. Millennial Nick. If you like our stuff, give us a like and subscribe. And we may just send you a Polaroid of Millennial Nick's feet.